Maybe it is time.
The night Amaka heard her husband say he wanted another wife, her heart broke like dry wood. She stood behind the thin curtain in their mud house. Her hands shook. Obina's mother was speaking. "She cannot give you a child. Marry again." Obina was quiet for a long time. Then he said softly, "Maybe it is time." Amaka covered her mouth so she would not cry out. 6 years of marriage, 6 years of waiting, 6 years of praying, and still no baby. In the village of Umudike, people whispered when she passed, "Barren woman, empty womb." She tried herbs, she tried prayers, nothing worked. That night she sat outside under the moon. The wind was cold. Old Mama and Kechi passed by and stopped. "There is another way," the old woman whispered. Amaka looked up. "What way?" Mama and Kechi pointed toward the dark forest. "The shrine." Amaka's heart beat fast. Everyone feared the shrine. No one went there at night. But what if it could save her marriage? That night, Amaka made a dangerous decision, and she did not know something was already watching her from the trees. The next evening, Amaka walked toward the forest. Her feet were weak. The trees were tall and silent. Even the birds did not sing. She reached a small hut near the shrine. Smoke rose from a clay pot. Mama Urike sat outside. Her eyes were sharp like a hawk's. "I was waiting for you," the old priestess said. Amaka felt cold. I need a child," Amaka whispered. Mama Urike laughed softly. "Many women want children, but not all can pay the price." Amaka swallowed. "I will do anything." The priestess stood up slowly. Inside the shrine, something small lay on a mat. It was a baby, beautiful, quiet. It did not cry. It did not move much. Mama Urike said, "This is not an ordinary child. It belongs to the spirits. It can bless your home." Amaka's eyes filled with hope. "But remember," the old woman added, "nothing from the shrine is free." Amaka did not ask what that meant. Her mind was already made up. When the priestess turned away, Amaka stepped closer to the baby, and the baby slowly opened its eyes. They were not normal eyes. The baby's eyes were bright, too bright. But Amaka's heart was desperate. She carried the baby gently. It felt light, too light. Mama Urike had gone behind the hut. This was her chance. Amaka ran. She ran past the tall trees. She ran through the dark path. The baby did not cry.
Not even once. When she reached her house, Obina was shocked. "Where did you get this child?" he asked. Amaka forced a smile. "A woman from another village died. She had no family. I brought the baby." Obina looked at the child. The baby stared at him. Suddenly, Obina smiled. For the first time in many months. "You have done well," he said. That night, Obina held Amaka close again. He laughed. He talked sweetly. Amaka felt happy. Her marriage was saved. But outside their window, a black goat stood still. It watched their house. Its eyes were glowing in the dark. And far inside the forest, Mama Urike opened her eyes slowly. She whispered, "She has taken what belongs to the spirits." And the ground began to shake. After the baby came, everything changed. Obina's business grew fast. Money came easily. Customers filled his shop. He stopped talking about another wife. He called Amaka "my good woman" again. The villagers were surprised. "How did this happen?" they asked. Amaka smiled but said nothing. But strange things began to happen. The baby never cried. The baby never slept. It just stared. Sometimes at night, Amaka would wake up. The baby would be standing beside her bed. Standing, even though it was too young to stand. One afternoon, a neighbor came to visit with her child. The child started crying loudly. He refused to enter the house. 2 days later, that child fell sick. Then another child fell sick. Animals stopped coming near Amaka's compound. Even dogs barked and ran away. One night, Obina touched the baby's hand. "It feels cold," he said. "Very cold." Amaka tried to ignore the fear in her heart. She told herself it was nothing. But deep inside, she knew something was wrong. Then one morning, a young boy from the village went missing, and the baby smiled. The village was in panic. The missing boy was not found. People searched the forest. They searched the river. Nothing. That night, Amaka heard a strange sound. She woke up. The baby was not on its mat. Her heart stopped. She followed a soft humming sound. It came outside. Under the moonlight, she saw something terrible. The baby was standing near the well. Its shadow was tall, too tall, and beside it lay a small wrapper, the missing boy's wrapper. Amaka screamed. The baby turned slowly. Its eyes were red now. A deep voice came from its mouth. "Mother, I am hungry." Amaka fell to the ground. This was not a blessing.
This was a spirit, and it needed something to feed on. Suddenly she remembered Mama Ureke's words. "Nothing from the shrine is free." Tears ran down her face. She had made a terrible mistake, but how could she return the baby now? The baby stepped closer, and the wind began to blow wildly. The next morning, Amaka ran to the forest. Her feet were bleeding. She found Mama Ureke sitting calmly. "You have come back," the priestess said. "Take it back," Amaka cried. "It is not human." Mama Ureke nodded slowly. "I warned you." "Please," Amaka begged. The old woman looked serious. "That child feeds on life. Each blessing you received cost someone else." Amaka felt sick. "The missing children?" Mama Ureke did not answer. "If you want to return it," she continued, "you must give something equal in value." Amaka's heart pounded. "What do I give?" The priestess looked straight into her eyes. "Your marriage." Amaka froze. "If you return the child, your husband will leave you. Your wealth will disappear. You will lose everything." Tears fell again. "But if you keep it," Mama Ureke added softly, "the village will empty." Amaka shook. Her mind was confused. Her heart was broken. Could she lose her husband after fighting so hard? But could she live knowing children would die? Behind her, she heard soft footsteps. She turned. The baby was standing at the edge of the forest, smiling. That night, Amaka did not sleep. Obina was happy, counting money. He did not see the fear in her eyes. The baby sat quietly in the corner, watching. Amaka remembered the missing children. She remembered the red eyes. She remembered the voice. "Mother, I am hungry." Her heart hurt. Before sunrise, she carried the baby. It did not fight. It only smiled. She walked to the shrine. Each step felt heavy. When she reached Mama Ureke, she knelt down. "I choose to return it," she said. The priestess nodded. "Are you ready to lose everything?" Amaka closed her eyes. "Yes." The baby suddenly screamed, the first scream since she took it. The sound was loud and painful. The sky grew dark. The wind howled. Mama Ureke began to chant. The ground shook. Amaka held the baby tightly one last time. "I am sorry," she whispered. Then she placed it on the shrine mat, and everything went black. When Amaka opened her eyes, she was alone. The shrine was quiet. The baby was gone. She ran home.
Her house looked empty. The bags of rice were gone. The money was gone. Obina was packing his clothes. "What happened to our fortune?" he shouted. Amaka said nothing. He looked at her with anger. "I cannot suffer with you," he said, and he left. just like that. Days passed. The missing children returned home safely. The village became peaceful again. People no longer fell sick. Amaka lived alone in her small hut. She cried many nights, but deep inside, she felt lighter. She had done the right thing. One evening, Mama Nkechi came to her. "You saved us," the old woman said. Amaka looked at the sunset. She had lost her marriage, she had lost wealth, but she had saved lives. And slowly, she began to smile again, because she finally understood something important. A blessing taken by force will always demand a terrible price. Do not use dark ways to solve your problems. Anything you steal from evil will ask for something bigger in return. True blessings come with peace, not fear. If this story touched your heart, if it made you think, if it gave you goosebumps, then please don't just scroll away. What would you have done if you were Amaka? Would you keep the baby and protect your marriage? Or would you lose everything to save innocent lives? Tell me in the comment section right now. I read your comments, and sometimes your answers inspire my next story. If you believe that no blessing should come from darkness, type this in the comments. True blessings bring peace. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe now, because this channel grows only because of you. Like this video, share it with someone who needs this lesson, and join our storytelling family. More powerful Nigerian stories are coming. Stories that will shock you, stories that will teach you, stories you will never forget. Until next time, remember, not every miracle is a blessing.